It's Pluto.
Body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coffin. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
Okay, so we just got off of Everest. We rode it twice, as you've seen, and I can honestly say I prefer the back. The front was, the only part that got to me is like when you go straight up. That's the part where you can see I was freaking out. I did not like that. I was terrified. Other than that, the rest is fine. It's fine. Oh my goodness, it's a monkey. Some lovely ASMR for y'all. Excuse me while I just enjoy my food adult porn. But seriously, Disney does have some really good snacks. The Mickey pretzel, delicious, the cheese. Unless you're like lacking in sodium. By the way, I'm sorry if this mic's too like close or far. I don't want to be those kind of people that has the mic so close that like you can hear him breathe. Oh, it drives me mentally insane. But they have Mickey pretzel. It's very good. The cheese sauce, I don't know what it is. It's so salty. Hi. So I'm trying to go around the lady. It's so salty, and even if you just get the pretzel dough without the salt on it, it's still extremely salty. By itself, delicious. With the cheese sauce, salty. But if you have the cheese sauce and someone gets popcorn, dip your popcorn in the cheese sauce. So good. That's my weird food hack, snack hack for you. You know, if you're part of my life, you know how much I love me a weird snack hack. Also, I love me a weird food hack, or just weird food in general.
Tortoise over there.
Oh, cool. It is very humid. I thought it were like fishing in fall, and we're early. I'm gonna be kind of cold, so I grabbed the flannel. The basic white bee in me said, "Grab a flannel." The Floridian in me is laughing. Usually they have a video playing. I guess they turned it off, or I don't know.
That's so much.
We got the back row. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have.
It feels like you're riding a horse the whole time.
I haven't run a horse since I was little.
Make sure you guys are sliding all the way to that left-hand side and taking your final seats. Once we start moving, there is no standing up of any kind, so no seat switching or swapping. So make sure you like where you're at.
What do you think, babe? Excited to be here? The
If
ride.
you're on the right, please watch your hands, arms, feet,
I
and
was-
legs.
Done this
Doors
in
are
how
going to be
long?
sliding closed. I do already see some animals as we head in here. They're going to be on this hill straight ahead of us right now. They're copper, orangey colored antelopes. These are the bongos. And the bongos are actually a great example of a very shy and reclusive animal nicknamed the ghost of the forest because of how rarely they're seen out in the wild. And these ones are actually females. Both males and females will have horns on their head, but the males are going to grow to be a little bit larger and a little bit more of a darker brown color. We also have some greater kudu up here on the left, the lighter gray antelopes, and then there's an okapi on your right. And what I want you to notice about them are those beautiful black and white striped legs, because a lot of times those give people the impression that they're related to the zebras. So their nest is at the top of these bushes on the right. You can kind of see it poking up there. They're still working on it, but you can see all the sticks. Now I do see a black rhinoceros coming up here on the left. He's sitting up against this rock wall here, so it might be a little bit difficult to see.
Way up there.
But you should be able to see his horns poking up there.
Yeah, I see him.
And the black rhinos are going to be the smaller of the two species that live here on the reserve, but they still weigh up to about
Oh, I see it.
20,000 pounds.
Oh, it's cute.
And they have a triangular shaped top lip that's also prehensile, just like the okapi's tongue. So again, that means that it's super muscular and it's going to help them to eat here in the forest. I know that wasn't the best view in the world of that rhino, so hoping to find some more of them further along on our safari. But for now, we're heading down into the Safi River Valley. And in this region of the forest, we're going to have the chance to find some aquatic animals, but maybe even a few more land animals that also spend nearly all of their time in and around the water. Now on your right, we do have a pod of pink-backed pelicans. And the pink coloration in their name becomes a lot more vibrant on their skin during their mating season. They also have about a 7 to 9 foot wingspan, just like those saddle-billed storks. And then there are some hippos in the water here right by this tree stump. I think there are some more here on the left as well. Now, hippos do spend the majority of their life in the water. They can hold their breath for several minutes before they come up for air. But despite spending most of their time in the water, typically you won't ever see hippos swimming. They much prefer to walk or run along the bottoms of the rivers, and that is because they are pretty dense, pretty heavy. They weigh upwards of about 5,500 pounds, so it actually uses a lot less energy to just sink down to the bottom and walk.
They swim in the water. Oh, that is so cool.
Now, they are herbivores, so they only eat grasses and plants, so sometimes you'll see them come out of the water to graze off the riverbanks.
How cute.
And my favorite thing about hippos is that a group of them is called a bloat.
That's adorable. Someone's walking up there. Never me. I hate heights.
I want to do that one day.
Look how pretty.
As
The
we cross
waterfall's
this bridge,
beautiful.
we're going to go pulley-pulley, which means very slowly. And
It's a
that's
gator,
good. These
babe.
are Nile crocodiles down below us.
A crocodile.
Our first predators that we're seeing so far.
Hi.
And the Nile crocodiles are the largest crocodile species in Africa. They can grow to be about 16 feet long, weighing about 500 pounds. And life. That's a pretty popular nickname it was given due to its incredible ability to hold thousands of gallons of water, and it does that by remaining leafless for about 9 months of the year. But enough about trees. I'm sure you're more excited about these animals we're going to see out here. We've got already some of the most famous residents of the savannah. These are Maasai giraffe and Hartmann's mountain zebras here. These Hartmann's mountain zebras are native to the mountainous regions of Africa. The group of them is called a dazzle, each one with their own unique set of stripes, just like a human fingerprint. But zebra foals are very intelligent, and they are going to have the ability to imprint on their mothers at birth. And very simply, imprinting means they can memorize their mom's stripe pattern so they can pick her out from the herd. And they're able to do that within the first 15 to 30 minutes of life, so they're very, very smart.
That's so cute. Oh, it's getting up.
Now on our left-hand side, if you look inside of this den, you're gonna see some African painted dogs. You're looking for golden fur with black and white spots. And each one of them also has their own unique spot pattern. That's also how they identify each other out in the wild, even over long distances. And these guys are Africa's most successful hunters. Hunting as a pack, they will take turns chasing down their prey until their prey is exhausted. Got some sable antelope, the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. There's also an Ankole cow over here. They have about 6 foot long horns on their head, but I'll talk about them in just a second because we do have the newest member of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve standing right behind his mom there.
Baby giraffe.
That little baby Maasai giraffe is only about 7 months old.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
He's still about 9 feet tall. Giraffes are about 6 feet tall at birth. And then they're usually up and walking around within the first hour of life.
Congratulations,
That's going to help them to defend
You did
themselves
it.
from predators early on. And it also ensures they're able to keep up with the group.
That is so cute.
But again, those Ankole cattle there have about 6 foot long horns on their head, but don't worry, they're not very heavy. They're hollow on
can see
the
the
inside.
baby giraffe
They have a
on there.
honeycomb-like structure, which is
Aw,
going to aid
she's
in blood
giving him
circulation and
snuff.
help them
That's
to cool
adorable.
off. So their horns are very lightweight and very beneficial for them. And as adults, these Maasai giraffes out here will grow to be about 18 to 20 feet tall, making them the tallest land animals in the world. And they do spend about 16 to 20 hours a day just eating. And usually if they're not actively eating, they are just walking around trying to find more food. And we have a herd of wildebeest on our right-hand side here as well. There's quite a few of them. They are very reliant on their herd mentality or strength in numbers when it comes to defending themselves from predators. And out in the wild, their herd sizes range from 10 to over 1,000 individuals.
It's in the giraffe.
The antelope between these two giraffes up there is an eland, one of the largest antelope species in the world. They can stand up to about 6 feet tall at the shoulder, and they weigh at about 2,000 pounds. But still dwarfed by these giraffes. Also, if you look up here on your right, there are some springboks sitting near the top of the hill there. These s'mores of an adult male African elephant. He weighs over 13,000 pounds. He is absolutely massive. I'll talk more about him in just a moment, because here on our left, if you look at this rock right between the trees, there's a mandrill sitting there.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Kind of camouflage really well.
There.
The mandrills are
It's
the
like a
largest
novel.
and brightest monkey species, but the title does. Herds of elephants are going to be made up of females and their offspring. They'll be led by a matriarch, one of the oldest and wisest females of the group.
Oh, no creaky bridge. This isn't the one. Oh, it was everything.
Oh, look at the baby. Oh my goodness.
So this little baby elephant here is going to be 2 years old in December. But when it comes to elephants, babies do take a particular amount of patience. They have the longest gestation period of any mammal. It's about 22 months, so almost 2 years they're pregnant, and then their babies are born, weighing about 300 pounds. So they have a lot of growing to do in that time period, to say the least. So I know she might look very tiny there, but I think she's about 1,200 pounds right now. Yeah. But this is first time mom here, and in this group of elephants there are 5 of them. So you got Grandma, who's the oldest and the matriarch of the group. The other species just larger than. They also have the lightest shade of pink feathers of any of the
Island's a
flamingos.
hidden Mickey.
But that iconic pink color does come from
See it
their
under the water.
diets. They eat
Yeah.
a lot of brine
And then the
shrimp,
fruit.
which is rich in beta carotene, and that
And
is
ducks.
the substance that gives them
You
that
can see it
color.
right there. See?
But they'll
Yeah.
hatch with great
Yeah, you
feathers, and
can.
it will take them a couple
That's
of
cool.
years to get that full pink color.
Look at that's little tails
And
in
a
there.
group of
Adorable.
flamingos is called a flamboyance. But on the younger side, so his mane is not fully grown in yet, but he's working on it. As he gets older, it's going to thicken and darken. They're also working on their roars, and as adults, they can be heard for up to 5 miles. That's how they communicate with each other. Goat milk and goat cheese in their local village. It is a lot more environmentally friendly to get these products from them.
I
rather than
found
cows.
Lily's cousins.
But they're also incredibly playful animals. They love to run, jump, climb, and headbutt. And the most dominant male of their group is normally determined by which one of them is the most playful.
So we just got up. We're about to get off the ride. It was so much fun. I
Alright, my
love this
friends,
ride.
on the right, please watch your hands, arms, feet, and legs. Doors are gonna.
Alright, so now we're out the ride. We're gonna go ride, I think, Avatar. And I'm gonna try to convince him to go park hopping with me.
For the wait time, right?
Yeah, he's gotta check the wait time. I'm gonna try to convince him to do park hopping with me today. We haven't done that in so long. And then I don't know what else I want to ride. I really want to go ride Guardians of the Galaxy. It's my favorite. I love that ride so much.
Alright, we just got off Safaris. We are headed for Avatar, but I may stop and get something to eat because I'm hungry. And the food over here smells really good. They got corn on the cob, churros. I don't think they have turkey legs here, which suck. That's my favorite thing in the world. Alright, last I checked, wait time for Flight of Passage was 30 minutes. So we're gonna go get in line for that, ride that, and then we are going to be heading out. But yeah, that's it. We're not gonna do the boat ride. We're not wasting our time with that. But Flight of Passage, we'll probably wait for. And look at the crowds. There's like nobody here still. Even Safaris was a walk-on. It said 10-minute wait because it's a 10-minute walk. But I still love the scenery at this park. And the weather today is great. We're getting a nice breeze and it's cloudy, overcast from the hurricane going up next to Florida. So it's really enjoyable today.
We're at my parents' favorite ride ever, Avatar. And sadly, it was meant to. It's a 45-minute wait now. It's slowly creeping up to an hour. Okay, so as you've seen, we're not in line for Avatar no more. We're going to be here Friday. We'll see what happens on Friday if we're here or not. T-Rex is getting something. I think he might be getting a drink that he's got here a few times that he really likes. It's over here in Avatar Land. I don't know what it's called, but he'll tell you. It's like Pop and Boba, but they have a adult version with alcohol and then a kids version, or some people call it mocktails. I'm not big into drinking at all, and it tastes alcohol and a lot of stuff, and I don't like the adult version, I like the kids version more. But I also really not a fan of Pop and Boba. My bad. What did you get? I knew it.
The boba frozen drink.
The adult
The
one.
alcohol, no, that one's $15. The alcoholic one's better. This one's too sweet.
I actually just got done saying how much I really didn't like the alcohol one.
The alcohol one was better because it's not as sweet. All right, change of plans. Something came up. I'm tired. So the wait time got up to 45 minutes as we walked up to it. And I don't feel like waiting that long being this tired. So we're gonna head out, and Friday morning they're gonna meet us and we're gonna come ride Avatar that day. I may add that into this video, I'm not sure. Probably. I'll add it in. If the setting looks the same, maybe I won't cut this in, I'll leave this out. And you'll think it's all the same video, but if it's a different day, I'll leave this in. But that's gonna be it probably for today. Might have a few clips walking out though.
All right, it's makeup gig. So got the sugary drink, and it kind of matches my straw. It matches my hair. You know, things like to match my hair. It's like fun. Let me get out these people's ways. That's really sweet. I think a little water, I T-Rex said some Sprite in this would help cut some of that sweetness. 1000% I agree. Hopefully I'm not shaking the camera. I'm trying to walk slowly, but keep a steady pace where he can see me.
Keep on moving, Fred.
That's fine.
Thank you.
It's Pluto. Unicorn.
Late nights, long fights, it felt right, we were alive. We would go out, we were so loud, we were so proud, we had no doubts. Weekends and weekdays, we'd spend our own way. We were careless, we were fearless, we were reckless, time was precious. We loved to waste time, whiskey and wine, drinking all night, asleep by your side. Finally alive, we would just drive, never arrive. Our journey was live, staying out late, testing our fate, running away. We live for today.